All right, it looks like that we are live, according to my software at least. So, ahoy, everyone. My name is Chris from the Meeple Overboard podcast, and I've got myself a friend for once in my life. Why don't you introduce yourself?
For once in your life. This is Farmers Market Cam. Just keep your distance. If you're going to come buy something from my stall, wear a mask.
All right.
Uh, from the Board Boys podcast, I should probably say that, or the other guys will get upset at me.
All right. Fresh and fruity farmers market cam. I was going to call you selfie jam cam, actually.
Selfie jam.
Yeah,
I should be taking more selfies. That's true.
with a handsome face like that. Yeah, man.
Yeah.
So, well, I've actually been thinking about the Bare Naked Ladies a lot. They've been doing selfie cam jams where they like all
Oh,
record from their homes and they like edit it together. And
I
so,
like that. That's smart.
yeah,
That's
no, they're awesome.
that's very cool.
And I love the band Bare Naked Ladies. You always have to get that qualifier. The band, um, they are underrated quality musicians, I would say, as well as silly people.
Yeah, yeah. I haven't listened to as much BNG as I should have, according to the general consensus on how good they are. But I always liked what I've heard. They seem like fun guys.
You know what else seems like fungi? Mushrooms.
I don't know, those morel mushrooms that are growing all over the Midwest. You guys don't get morels in the southwest, do you?
No, no, not I mean not in the Mojave Desert. So
I think it's morel season. Morel hunting is like a very like college hippie sort of business opportunity. I don't know if you ever like that was all the crunchy kids I knew back in the college days were like, yeah, man, we're going morel hunting. We're gonna sell them for like $18 an ounce or whatever. I guess they taste super good because they're very valuable mushrooms.
I didn't know that. It took me many years of my life to realize that truffles is actually a mushroom and not just the chocolate
Oh, like the
sphere.
chocolate. Um, no, truffles are very tasty too. Um, oh, here we go. I gotta click pass 4 times to do the anytime actions. You see what I'm talking about already?
Oh yeah, okay. So yeah, let's go ahead and introduce the game. This is La Granja, designed by Andreas Odendahl. He also did the recent, in my opinion, really good Cooper Island. So La Granja is, how would you describe this? This is both a multi-use card game when you look at the stuff down here,
Hmm.
and then a dice drafting game, kind of like Grand Austria Hotel, right?
Right. But it's even more than that because the multi-use cards and and the dice drafting are both integral parts of the game. But I would say they're as minor parts of the game or major parts of the game, I guess, as um, like a turn track that gives you points, an area control component, and then like a kind of a race to be or a race to build your engine. Um, there's just so many different. There's like a ton of different little modules inside this game that all work together really beautifully.
Yeah. I'm just going to type in the chat really quick if anyone's watching. Let us know how the audio levels are. Also, if anyone is watching, thanks. All right. So what I'm going to
I'm
do,
watching, but my sound is down.
same. So yeah, haha. So it's inflating our viewers. So I'm going to go ahead and grab this card. So at the start of the game, you get two cards into your little tableau or whatever you would call it here. So the first one I'm going to put as its ability. So when I take a die that grants at least one harvest good, I also get to take two silver. Money. This is one of those money is tight Euro games, of course. And then I'm going to go ahead and also start building up my farm so that every round I produce a grape. Grape is like the most expensive of the goods. And then, as you alluded to, Cam, there are tons of opportunities to take anytime actions in this game. So you can do things like trade in your specialty crate for one of these benefits, or you can use card abilities, or you can use this, that, or the other, whatever going on. Like you're going to see us hitting the word pass a lot.
Yeah. Well, you're gonna see Chris hitting pass a lot because you were just watching your screen. By the way, I'm not spying on your cards there, Chris.
Oh, whatever.
Hey, this little player board is pretty neat, right? With all the little different recess and pockets to place your stuff.
Oh yeah.
Have you played that? Have you played that game? What's it called? Sierra West or whatever?
No, I really want to. Johnny Pat Canton designed that one, and he's a super cool guy. So,
Ooh, I like these roof markers. I get to go first on the roof marker. Huh? That's neat. I have a coin. These cost a coin. Two goods or a pig? That's the big question. I probably need two goods available later because I did not set up a harvest for myself, as you might have seen, Chris.
yeah. So, one thing I really like about the Board Game Arena interface. So I've played this on two different websites. One was yukata.de,
Hmm.
and then this one, Board Game Arena, which we're playing on. Yukata had it set up pretty well, but you had to like click through different screens in order to be able to see the main board, then click through a different screen to see
Oh,
your stuff, click to a different screen to see your opponent's board. So
that is tough.
I like how it's just kind of laid out to just scroll around. Um,
Yeah.
so go
Yes.
so go ahead and are you doing an anytime action or are you gonna pass?
Oh, yeah. See, I keep forgetting about that. I got my roof marker, but I didn't. But the nice thing about these anytime actions is there's sometimes where like the timing is super important of when you're doing them. So I understand why they have all that in there, and it's not like you can just like stop the game the way this is set up. This isn't tabletop simulator. Although I could see this game being a real pain on tabletop sim.
Click and drag and everything.
Yeah.
And that's one of the things I really appreciate about like this website in general is just how everything's already programmed in. So if you're not familiar with La Granja, basically any cards that you stick down in these little bottom stubs are going to be ongoing abilities that you have. Anything you fill up here, right, where you see these goods and stuff, that's contracts that you're setting yourself to fulfill, which will allow you to put more crates out on this little mini map. Stuff on the left-hand side over here is basically a extended farmland, so you'll get more goods produced each round. So I produce grapes each round. Um, and then stuff on the right-hand side increases either how many pigs you can hold or how many extra delivery payments you can pay for. So that's like the general layout of where the multi-use cards go. And then this is the dice drafting phase, so you can get pigs, get goods, get other goods, get coins. This one down here is to either upgrade goods or move up on the siesta track, so turn order track. When you upgrade goods, you can turn like basic food into pots of cooked food, I guess. You can turn grapes into wine, and you can turn pigs into bacon. That's what's shaken. Uh, so that's what the upgrades are. And then the donkey is delivery, and then you can deliver to these buildings out here, or you deliver to your own little contract. So just brief overview, you'll see how it goes. Dice drafting is really cool though because I'll take a die, take the action. Cam will take a die, take the action. I take another one. Cam takes another one, and then there's one left over, and that one left over one is the thing that is another action that both Cam and I will get to each do. So there's like a little bit of that. I don't know. It's another interesting level of interaction there, I guess.
Well, Chris, you were right. I guess I've played this game wrong the three times I've played it. That little 1x is once per round assistance. I didn't even know.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Now I'm going to be even more powerful at this game.
Oh no.
I don't think I've won it yet, and that's probably because all of my 1x assistance I just used one time.
One time in the whole
Uh,
game.
I do think I won when I played. I played with Kirsting once. Speaking of Kirsting, I don't know if you've played any games with me and him, but we Saturday we played a 8-hour game of Twilight Imperium 4 on Tabletop Simulator with 4 other friends.
Wow, good on you.
The Twilight Imperium mod is very very good. It's very much what am I trying to say? It's incredibly sophisticated. The scripting is really really good.
Hmm. All right. So I took the number 3 action here. I keep pointing at my screen with my finger because I'm used to it in like our playthrough videos, like in our overhead videos. So I would be like, okay, I'm doing this action here, so I can move it. So, So I'm taking 2 goods. I'm going to take a. I'm going to go ahead and take a wheat and a grape.
Wheat. What am I trying to do here? That's the question,
Okay, so
isn't it?
this is what's really cool about the game. So now I'm going to use an anytime action, which can include this candle maker that I bought here. So I use the candle maker once per round, and it says whenever I take a harvest good, I also get 2 silver. So boom, I both took goods and made money. So now I will pass, and I'm not going to take any more anytime actions, and so now it's back to Cam. Selfie Jam Cam over there.
Selfie Jam Cam. All right. Well, what are we doing today? We got a 1, a 3, a 4, and a 6, huh?
Mm-hmm.
Well, I think I'm just going to start by getting a chunk of money. And not quite ready for an anytime action yet.
All right, so this is where it gets interesting because whichever die so whatever I choose, I'm guaranteeing that I get the action, and then we don't get that like shared action at the end. So if I take the 1, I get the pig. It's fine. If I take the 3, I get more harvest goods, which is also groovy. Um, hmm. Da-da-da-da-da-da.
I mean, I think we can all agree that it's all pretty groovy.
All right, so on my turn, I'm going to go ahead and if I take harvest goods again, these things, I can't use that helper again because it was just a one-time ability. I can go ahead and deliver with some donkey. How much does it cost to upgrade grapes to wine? $3. Ugh, that's a lot of bucks.
Got to get those free upgrades with a 5. Don't have any 5s.
Don't have any 5s. Yeah, yeah, those upgrades are definitely the best. Or, and this is one of those cool things, this little dude right here, this cylinder that represents a crate, you can trade those in as an anytime action for either money or 2 different trade goods, or play a card, or a pig, or 2 upgrades. So, I mean, maybe I could do the upgrade thing, but do we have enough deliveries? I could deliver up into this whole building up there. Let's do some nonsense. I'm just going to get even more goods. So I'll get olive, and I'll get more food. And then I'm not going to do any anytime actions. And this whole game is 6 rounds. You can tell that by these roof markers over here. So every round you can set, like these come out, and then you can buy a roof marker. And then these roof markers that you get will earn you increasing amounts of points, and also you can use them as anytime action. So as an anytime action, I can get a pig.
Yes, you sure can. You're gonna get out there and be a pig getter. All right, I'm gonna go ahead and take a pig. Speaking of,
Okay.
and I'm gonna get that. I'm gonna get that, Mr. Pig, Mr. Pig Boy. Okay.
All right. So I've got 2 coins, and so the other thing is like knowing ahead of time. Every one of these roof tiles costs an increasing number of coins. It costs like equal to whatever the number of the round is. So the round 1 roof tiles all cost 1. The round 6 roof tiles cost 6, but they're not actually any better. Like I might even get worse roof tiles, but I got to spend the money. But I'm essentially spending the money to fill in these victory point slots, and
Yeah.
that can be pretty worth it. Um,
Very true.
so because the 6 is left, each of us get to take 6 action. So I could either deliver something. I want to fill in this number 3 building, but then I won't have enough money to buy this next roof tile. But I can always take anytime actions to sell stuff. So, okay, everyone's going to see a bit of a mess of an action here. So I'm going to deliver a grape out to this building here, this sales spot or whatever it's called, and then as an anytime action, I'm going to sell one of these guys here. Wait, nope. Anytime action, you may buy, sell, or upgrade a good. All right, how do I do this? So I click this thing and I want to sell it. Am I doing something wrong here, Cam?
Let me look at the. So to sell, you just if what are you trying to sell?
I'm trying to sell one of these wheats here for the $1.
To sell that wheat, you'll click on it. If you go anytime action and click on the wheat in the area there.
Uh huh. Oh no,
Oh,
I
sorry,
don't.
sorry, sorry. No, you don't do that. You click on the +1 coin thing, and it'll sell one of those.
Okay, there we go. That's what I'm doing wrong. So instead of clicking on this, I will sell it for $1. So woohoo! I got myself $1, and I'm going to use an anytime action to flip this roof marker over to get the pig. And so now I'm set up for what's going to happen next. So I will pass. Back over to you.
Yep, and I would like to go ahead and also deliver.
Okay, so using the donkey part of the action to deliver.
Yep, and we're going to deliver this pig right up in here.
Mmm. All right, so now this is the next phase. This is the delivery phase. The donkeys are all going to represent deliveries that we're doing. So this is done in secret. Cam, since I'm sharing my screen with him, he could maybe see it.
No,
Ooh, but
I'm just covering it. I've also already made my choice, so you can talk about whatever you're thinking now. And I've had my plan set in stone um, for about 2 seconds now. And
perfect.
actually, if you wanted to explain what you're doing to the folks at home, I'm actually going to go grab something to sip on real quick.
Yeah, please do.
So
I can talk. I have the gift of gab. Go for it, my friend. So these represent here. So these are the 4 tiles that represent your deliveries. There's 6 rounds of the game. So you're going to play through 3 of these. And once you've used one, it is exhausted. But once you've played 3 of them, you will then reset them. So you'll have all 4 available. This represents either how many things you want to deliver or how many steps you want to move up the siesta track, which once again, siesta track is turn order for the next round. In a 4-player game, that could be a little bit more important because that's the turn order of drafting the dice. In a 2-player game, maybe you run the risk of staying lower. But also, the higher you move up the track, the more victory points you'll earn at the end of every round. It'll reset, and then you can try and move back up said siesta track or turn order track. And basically, what I'm doing here is I'm going to be delivering. I'm not going to be moving up at all. I'm just going to be delivering. So I confirm that I'm going to be doing 4 deliveries. I keep pointing at my screen because I'm a weirdie.
I don't know if it's a little early in the day to be drinking a glass of chocolate milk, but
I mean, you're an adult. You get to choose, right?
yeah, it's actually chocolate almond milk. I'm more of a regular milk sort of guy, but occasionally I get a hankering for for the milk that comes
The
from a healthy nut.
the oh, okay. The non-bovine kind is what you're saying.
Oh, okay. So we both are doing 4 deliveries.
Interesting.
See, I really thought that doesn't like since you were first before, don't you do your thing first? But that doesn't move us ahead at all on the happiness track, I guess. So I was
Mm-hmm.
thinking that if we stayed the same, I would flip and go before you. But looks like
Oh,
uh, looks like you're going to be getting the extra 2 points.
I guess so. Yeah. Or is it extra? Oh,
Well, you get a point for being the first to do it,
yeah.
and then you also get a point for revealing a new one. So
Oh,
um,
right. Okay. So when you complete one of these buildings up here, complete everything it needs, you get 1 bonus point for being the first to do it, and
mhm.
then we unveil another one of these, right?
Yep.
Oh, and they're numbered in order, right? So
So
number
the
one.
bank is going first, and then the trade good thing, and then finally the thing that I really want the most is the third one. So
Oh, okay.
Whoop-de doo. We're gonna have to fill a lot of these.
All right. So what I'm going to do then, I'm going to go ahead and fulfill this building with all of the deliveries. So we need to put an olive up here. I need to do a wheat. I sold one, but I had an extra wheat lying around. I need to do a coin up here. And then my fourth delivery is going to be Mr. Piccolo. Deuce Piccolo, make gigolo. All right. So I completed
So
that. I
yeah,
put my marker here to get the point. I got one of these markers which says immediately get 2 victory points, and then from henceforth and forever, when I complete a craft marker, I also get another 2 points.
yes.
All right. So I'm donezo.
Cool. So I have to flip over some stuff in order to make this work, right? Because I need to get a coin. I have the coin, but I need to get each of the 3 harvest goods. So we're gonna do some anytime actions here,
Okay.
and we're gonna flip this over. We're gonna take an olive into wheat, and
Using your
then we're
roof building, or your rooftop.
yep, and then we're gonna actually. I don't really like using the trade goods for this, but I'd like to get this first round. We're gonna get 2 more things, although, huh, that actually. No, I should do this. For a second, the little wobbly part of my brain perked up. It was like, do something different. um,
And
but
again,
no, I'm not. Be gone. Do not listen to the wobbly part. Uh,
okay, so you're going to do the same thing where you're delivering all those things off your board onto that
yeah,
same
baby.
craft
hmm
building.
Exactly. Because I actually have an ability that when okay, anytime action. When I fully supply a craft building, I may return 1 delivered good back to my farm. So I'm all about these craft buildings. So I'd love to
Nice.
have the thing that gives me an extra 2 points whenever I complete one, right? And I think I'm gonna take the Piccolo back,
Nice.
and that's the actions for me.
Pigs are the most
So
expensive. So also as anytime actions, you can always pay $3 to get an olive, or pay $5 to
hmm
get a pig. So grapes are more expensive than olive and wheat, and then pigs are the most expensive thing around.
yes,
Okay, so after we use our tokens, or those donkey tokens, right, to see how many things we could deliver, you also always have one bonus delivery that you can choose to pay for. But I'm going to skip that because I only have 2 coins, and I know that this rooftop tile is going to cost 2 coins next round. So I'm not going to pay for an extra delivery.
and it's actually not just one. You can build farm extensions on the right side of your board that allow you to do extra purchased deliveries. So if you look at the green board, um, I could actually buy 2 if I wanted to.
Oh, right, because you've tucked this card on the right-hand
Yeah,
side.
the farm extensions are really powerful, but they're the only type of card you actually have an extra cost when you're playing. Each new extension costs, um, like for my first extension, you have to pay one of the goods listed up above the extensions. Then for the second one, you have to pay 2 separate goods. Then for the third one, you have to pay 3 separate goods, and so on and so forth. Um, I think it's a little silly to build more than a few extensions personally, but that's how you hold more pigs because your pigs will have babies,
Mm-hmm.
and
Uwe Rosenberg style.
yeah, you get one extra. Which um, I watched when I was learning how to play this game. I watched Rado. Rado taught me how to play in his sort of chaotic, good sort of way. Um, and he mentioned that this had a lot of similarities between like Uwe games and Stefan Feld games, and I see a lot more Feld than I see Uwe, but um, but there's definitely some Uwe influences up in here.
I mean, it's farming.
Yeah, but just because it's a farming game doesn't mean it's an Uwe game, right? But there is that oh, got to perform anytime actions or pass. There definitely is a like that breeding and crop growing sort of deal. And I guess you're upgrading a house too, which is kind of Agricola-ish.
Oh, okay, because you're buying the roof tiles and whatnot.
hmm
All right, so this is okay. This is the part where we get to play one card for free. So, or not for free. If you add it to the right, you got to still pay, kind of like
hmm
Cam said. So
But there's no feeding mechanism, Chris.
there's no feeding mechanism. Correct. That would be that would take it over the edge for me.
I don't mind feeding mechanisms too much, to be frank. I'm giving up a point.
You're giving up a point now.
I need to get this farm upgraded before I do anything else. You know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
It's important to me. Also, when you upgrade your farm, it always increases the amount of cards you can have in your hand.
Oh yeah, yeah. When you increase the right side,
Hmm.
yeah, increases your hand limit, and you always draw up to your hand limit at the end of a round, or at the end
Yep.
when you draw up. So it's not like draw one card at a time or whatever. It's you draw a significant amount if you can upgrade that. So um, I'm gonna.
Yeah, actually, I don't think you're. I don't think it's a hand limit. I think it's just what you draw up to, right? Because I think you can draw more cards and have more cards, can't you? Or do you have to discard down when you do that?
I believe there's a discarding down part, but I don't remember, to tell you the truth. I've never
A
had
lot of
that
steps.
issue.
Yeah, a lot of steps to this game. Oh, do I want to do any anytime actions? No.
Yeah, so anytime action before I harvest and get this free grape, nah, I get that grape. Anytime actions before my non-existent pigs breed, nah. And then no other anytime actions before I end out the ability to do any other anytime actions. It's nice. It's very considerate that way.
Yeah.
Oh, someone let me know that apparently the chat is not turned on. So,
Oh, interesting.
yeah, I didn't know that I could do that or not do that.
I did write sup, Chris,
Oh, okay. I
in
see
the.
that. I think I'm now accidentally streaming YouTube live stream thing. uh, how do I turn on the chat? Oh, the things that you learn. Probably not under analytics. Oh boy, this is
Hang on.
this is
I'm
exciting
wa-
for people to
I'm
watch.
watching the stream on my phone. I'm playing on my. Oh, here. Let me just Google turn on live chat.
Yeah, you want to go ahead and do that for me? I'll finish out taking my turn here. Um,
Turn on live chat on YouTube.
so I'm gonna pay $2 to get the donkey delivery
How do I
food
enable
pile.
live chat on YouTube? Sign into your Google account, go to live streaming in YouTube Studio. In the Stream Now section, select Settings. Under Live Chat, it says turn on enable members only chat, and then select say. I don't think you're trying to put it on only members only chat, right?
No.
um,
Oh, Oh, there we go. Live stream settings, live chat. Enable live chat. Yeah. I don't know what to tell you, Jordan. If you're watching and you can't chat, I don't know why it's not popping up. No, I don't know. I see it personally, so. All right, anyway, I'll start streaming the game again because it looks like the chat should be on. Okay, hey, John Gonzalez says that he sees the live chat. All right, cool. Jordan just doesn't know the internet.
is that old Jordan Hopper there?
Yeah, Jordan Hopper, No Cube Zone. Yet on their podcast, I think I've heard them talk about half the time about games with cubes in it. Maybe not. Maybe I was thinking Quacks at Quedlinburg, but that has little cardboard chits.
Yeah, there is a cube in Quaxaquedlinburg. It's called a six-sided die, but I know that's semantics. And a lot of dice have rounded edges, so they're not perfect cubes, right?
Yeah. All right.
For example, if we look at this, well, I guess this is a cube. All right, I must perform anytime actions or pass. Sorry for holding up the game there.
No worries. Sorry for live streaming. See, I see Jordan in the chat. Come on, man. All right. Do I want to do anytime actions? Do I want to get
I
pigs?
actually don't see Jordan in the chat.
He just commented, "I do too!" Exclamation point. Do I want
Interesting.
that money? You only one
Oh,
money.
sorry. I was commenting. Oh no, no. Now, sorry. Now I see everything. Good old, good old Jordan Hopper.
All right, so I want to try and complete this contract so I can put out a. When you complete one of these contracts above your player board, you get both a crate, which is like a super powerful anytime action, and you get to put out another one of your little dudes out here onto this map. If you put something out in a space next to an opponent that has on a lower value space, you actually bump them out. And so this is a way that you earn victory points at the end of every round. You get one victory point per your cylinder chilling on this map. And I correct me if I'm wrong. Do you get points when you bump somebody out when you check them into the glass like in hockey?
Yeah. So like, if
Okay,
you do, so the one you have up there is a 4, right? So you get to place it on a 4, and if you set it next to, uh,
your green three,
yeah,
that'll bump
then
you out.
it would bump me, and it would get you a point, extra point, and you'd get 4 points. I don't. Do you bump your own? I can't. That's something I can't remember. If you place it next to one of yours that is smaller.
No, no, you keep yours out.
Yeah. 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 But it makes sense. I wouldn't be trying to scare off my own. Okay. So, oh, Chris.
What are you up to?
This roll sucks, man. And you took the thing that I wanted.
Yeah,
Um, but that's okay. I'll take a 3, I suppose. I really would like that. I would really like it if we'd rolled any 2s so far, and that would be really nice. But
oh, Jordan says
actually,
the chat doesn't work if you're running YouTube through the Twitter app. That is one of the things I've never understood about my phone. When I like click on a YouTube link in some program and it's like, do you want the Facebook version of YouTube or real YouTube? What? Why would I ever want the
I'll start
discount
breeding
guy?
some pigs.
Ooh,
Yep, we're gonna pass. We're not gonna perform any anytime actions there.
because you want to deliver those pig. You're gonna get. So either I take this pig or else this is the funny thing about the game. Either I take this pig or else we both get pigs. Uh-oh. But either way, I would still get a pig. Or if I take this 3, then you
I
take
mean, if
the 1, then we both get the 3 action.
yeah, but how bad do you need that pig? You know what I'm saying?
I'd like to work on that pig building as well, but I know that you're going to get to it first. You just load it up on pigs probably, so
I mean, if you take the pig, I'm just gonna let my pigs breed and then get it next round.
yeah,
But
it's not too big of a deal. No
but
skin
but
off your
like,
nose really.
nothing you do is gonna hurt my feelings, Chris. This is a Euro game. It's all fair, baby.
All right, so I'm going to take two different resources. So I have to click that building. Okay, there you go. So now I can take these things. I need for sure the wheat. I could grab another olive, but no, what I'm going to do is I'm going to grab another grape because they sell for more so that I can sell the grape and then hopefully upgrade a grape into a wine kind of a thing. Yeah, so I'm going to do that for the deliveries. And then anytime action, I'm going to activate my helper down here. So when I use a die to take at least one harvest good, I also get 2 coins. Woo! I don't know about you, Cam. I love multi-use cards. It's like
Yeah, oh yeah, it's super fun.
it's probably one of my favorite mechanisms.
Yeah, it's cool, and the way the board slots them is really neat.
Yeah, so it's visually clear, even though the cards themselves are like kind of a mess with this stuff everywhere.
Well, you see, you're still getting a pig.
Yeah, baby. Give me that pig, piggy, piggy. Give me that pig, piggy, piggy.
Love that piggy.
I probably don't even need to. So it's gonna cost me $3 to upgrade a grape into a wine. I'll do that now, lest I forget. And I'm going to choose to upgrade the grape on my field. So these buildings like store them. The fields out here. Okay, so I spent the 3 money. I'm good. Those fields only refill if you use up the good that's on them. So it's always more worth it if you're going to like upgrade one or if you're going to deliver one, use it from the field so that so that you're good there.
Well,
So I'm doing 3 delivery donkeys and 1 siesta track.
yeah, I wanted to get on ahead of you there.
So
I'm
now
only
the turn
doing
order changes, and so Cam is going to do his deliveries and stuff first. So
yeah, and I only get to send 2 pigs, which is a bummer. But I didn't want to go behind Chris any longer, and I think maybe our it would have changed if I'd hit 3 also, but I didn't want to take that risk.
yeah, yeah.
I'm sick of being last. Well, also I thought maybe you'd do a 2 since you have that donkey flipper, and I can spend a coin for a donkey
Oh, that's
to get those
true.
pigs.
I forgot I had this rooftop tile that I might as
Hmm.
well use at some point, but
You sure do.
I'll be in more dire straits in another situation, I assume so.
I don't like taking those dice late in a 2-player game. The choices are icky.
All right, anytime actions, are you done?
Oh, yeah. Sorry about that. Oh, man. I need to get that card out this next time.
All right, so I'm going to deliver some wine, some grape, and some wheat. Do 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 do. So now I'm going to get an extra one of these crate boys, which is going to be great. Those are super good anytime actions, and I can put a level 4 person out. And so I'm going to go ahead and do that. Um, there's very few spots for points. So I'm going to do that. So I bumped out Cam. I got a victory point for that.
Bye-bye, me.
And I'm going to get 2 points at the end of the round for having 2 of my trade boys out there. And I don't think I want to do any other anytime actions.
I'm going to buy an extra delivery there.
Okay.
Hey, Mr. Piggy. Get on up there. Yeehaw. Getting those points. You got to fill one more of these whole things out to get to that thing I really want, but that's just the way it be sometimes.
Yeah, so every time that
I
you
still have. Oh yeah, I have helper. Here's a nice thing too is I got to take an anytime action to use this haggler ability,
Uh-huh.
and if you forget to use it, the game will be like, "Are you sure you want to pass? You have a helper you could use." So that's nice that they programmed that in there. Otherwise, I wouldn't have gotten this little piggyback.
Uh-huh. So
Maybe it would be even nicer if it just automatically was like, "Hey, what do you want to do for haggler?" But
yeah. Do I want to buy any deliveries? I got 1 pig just sitting here. This is true. I could buy a delivery. No, because I don't have any income. I don't have any money income. I would like some money income, but I don't have any. And I want to keep my 3 coins to be able to buy the 3 value rooftop next. So I'm just
and
going.
don't forget, you can skip one of the rounds and still finish off your roof.
Yes. Yeah.
It's just that the cheaper they're cheaper and they're usually more powerful in the earlier rounds too.
It's such a good game. Ugh,
Yeah,
really.
it's real fun, very very fun. Okay,
Man.
I gotta play this card. I don't like that this is the one I gotta play, but I gotta play it. Carpenter. When you play a card to your farm as an extension, you may spend 1 additional unique good to play an extra card that cannot be an extension.
Ooh.
I've already got 2 extensions though, so it's gonna get
Oh.
pretty expensive. But like, if I'd had that card early, that would have been real nice.
Yeah, because you can only play one card to your board, to your
Yeah,
tableau every round, unless you take the number two action, which we haven't been rolling.
right. Or if you have these trade goods, but I've been not focusing on that because I've been upgrading my farm in ways different from the way you've been upgrading your farm. I've been kind of an extension guy. Um,
Yeah, Bill Nye the Extension guy. I know him.
exactly. Oh, and I don't get to have an extra piggy because I only had one.
All right. Ooh, I'm going to take a chance. I'm going to do something small. I'm going to do a small contract so that I can get my third trade good, and then I'm going to try and not to broadcast my intentions here too much, but I'm going to maybe try and complete that trade good building. That'd be nice to then get one of these crate trade good things every round.
That would be great if you do that because I really would like somebody to finish off another trade good building.
So yeah, do another one of these. What are they called? Craft building, so that this opens up, right? So no anytime actions before harvest. Just give me them grapes. That's all I want, man. Nothing before pig offsprings. I only have one pig, and we don't have artificial insemination. And then pass. So okay. So I make the artificial insemination joke. Cam, have you played what is it? Ouvre's Agricola, All Creatures Big and Small.
No, but Rob has. Rob's in the chat now. I think he actually got like a maimed copy of it. Oh wait, no, I have it because I have the app on my phone. I have played it, but only once. I barely remember it. It's basically just like the animal breeding part of that game, right?
Yeah, it's all animals. It's no fields. It's nothing like that. Uh, and what's funny about it to me is that there's the basic game is fine. It's pretty good, I would say, as like a little
Right.
half-hour Agricola-ish experience. But it's got two expansions. Actually, when you guys were on our show on our episode about top five expansions,
Mm-hmm.
and I said, guess the name of the game that has expansions called More Buildings and Even More Buildings. And Josh guessed, he said, I'm going to guess that the name of the game is called Buildings.
Oh, that would be a good name.
But no, it was Agricola Creatures Big and Small. And
Mm.
one of the things in that game is like with the expansions, you just add more buildings that you can build and more specialty buildings, which is awesome because it turns a half-hour fun light game into like a half-hour like decently thinky game when you have a lot like 12 different specialty buildings you could do.
Nice.
And so it's uh it's it's really good. And one of them is funny. It's artificial insemination, and so like you can breed animals even if you only have one of each animal instead of the two.
That's pretty great.
Rob says that my scrolling up and down is going to make him sick. So yeah, take your Dramamine. Take your Dramamine.
Man,
That's what I could say.
I would really like to take it too, but I don't think I actually. This is killing me. I think I'm gonna have to wait on the extension.
Buddy.
How is this gonna work?
Rob says that he wants you, Cam, to teach him this game. Rob, that's why you're watching this video, isn't it?
Yeah, I've I asked Rob if he'd play it a bunch of times too. You gonna play tonight, Rob? I'll play it again. Maybe Chris will play with us too.
Maybe.
Maybe Jordan Hopper will play too. We'll see. Um, the choices are legitimately driving me crazy right now. I think I have to skip getting a market stall this round. It's gonna hurt if I want to get a card out. But yes, I must wait. So I will get a card out. And I'll do that. So we're going to play this extension. Haha.
Yeah, Rob, I agree with you. I want to try the no siesta version, the little roll and write of this, because it looks like an intense little roll and write. And I've heard people say good things about um, no siesta and I've heard people say good things about Fleet the dice game. So like I tend to like it when they take these like big, heavier, thinky Euro games and like make little roll and writes out of them. Um, so I feel like I've been bit by like the little design bug recently, where I've been wanting to try and make little things here and there. Like when I heard about the Pandemic Junior or the Hot Zone small game, I was like, how would you do that? So I made my own little design of what you would make with a different smaller pandemic, and then I change up some stuff for fun. I've actually been working on a as dorky as this is my notes for a Teotihuacan the dice game, or like a roll and write game. So I want to try and make that decent enough.
Hmm. Oh, I got to pay off the farm good here. Sorry, that's what was holding me up. I was trying to figure out why that wasn't working.
Are you doing an anytime action right now? Is that what's
Nope,
going on?
I was just getting another card out, another extension. So there we go.
Oh, okay. So that's
To
right.
you, sorry about that there.
You built an extension on the right. You paid an extra good, and then you built your third helper down here, right?
Yeah. So now every time we roll the dice, I get to take one of the dice, and if you want to use that dice, you gotta pay me.
Hmm.
So don't need to go first anymore.
Well, that sounds mighty unpleasant. But let's see. So
Sorry, buddy, I got a tenant.
I could get another pig, so that'd be close to this Pigalo building over here. I could get hot diggity dog. What are my roof tiles right now? A free delivery and a free upgrade. So I need grapes. I don't need wine anymore, so I need grapes. I need olives. So on that, I could deliver some pigs. I could deliver trade goods. Yeah, I need to do a lot of deliveries. All right. I'm gonna. It seems like either way I'm gonna end up with at least one pig. I don't want to end up with three because I've got only slots for two pigs. Bum 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 bum. Do 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 do. I got an anytime delivery action that I could take. I could take this delivery action. Let's do that. Let's see what Camelema Ding Dong is going to do if I go ahead and just deliver a grape right here as my main action. Okay, so I'm done. Cam is back to you, sir.
Yeah. I think. Well, I really only need one pig to have pig babies, so I guess I will just take a nap. I didn't think I'd ever take a nap in this game, but oh crap! I could have turned. I could have turned a pig into meat for free. Oops.
Oh. Looks like I'm gonna get a lot of pigs, so I planned for this backup. So I'm gonna take this to get a pig. Yeah, I got to actively click on pig. And so even though I'm out of room, what I like about this game with its wombo-y combo-iness is I can go ahead and just sell one of these pigs to get the 3 coins, and then I can use an anytime action to use that money I just got to go ahead and buy an olive. Then I'll be done, and then each of us will just get a pig afterwards.
Rob saying that watching me think is in his top 5 favorite activities. That's so funny. Rob loves people talking about boofs in board games. Uh, oh, any anytime actions for your boy? Don't think so. I don't feel super good about round 3 here, Chris. I don't know how you're feeling,
I'm
but
feeling pretty decent, I would say. So I'm going to go ahead and grab that pig.
I got a great setup now. But I don't know if 3 remaining rounds will be enough for me to capitalize.
Hmm. I need money. We're going into round 4, so I unfortunately might have to sell one of my trade goods for the money because I can't otherwise afford. Yeah, there was not a lot of money this round, so yeah, I'll just do it now. Oh, this is what I'll do. I'll take the racking my brains here. I will take the ongoing score in addition 1 victory point when completing a market barrow. Cam, do you know what a market barrow is?
I do. That's when you send something to the area control part of the board.
Okay. Well, I'm not going to get that done, so.
Ooh, I forgot that I can get my little pointer out. I can point it out to you.
Ooh,
Oh, Chris,
yeah.
if you look right, uh, oh, you know what? I think it only works on the board. Maybe I'm wrong. Or maybe it doesn't work at all in La Granja. Since you do so much scrolling, maybe they haven't figured out how to do that in the beta yet.
Yeah, that's fair.
Oh, I can still make little dots on the board, though.
Oh, yeah, I see
Are
that
you?
pop up. Yeah, I see your pop-up thing over on my board as well. Okay. So I will pass.
Hmm.
Interesting. Huh. I think I know what I'm going to do. Whoops, I turned off my phone, which is where the live chat was, so I'm not very smart. I'm not very good with this live streaming thing yet, but
Ah, you'll have that. All right, let's send a grape up out of here.
what was Rob saying about Cam? You know, you have like the screen window on your camera view?
What's he saying?
I'm not
Oh,
sure.
no, no, no. I have. Hang on. I'm showing the. I wonder if there's a way to.
Whoops, I made that huge.
Hmm. I don't know how to not watch this video on my video. Like if you look, Chris, at yeah, I don't know.
I don't know.
We
Does
got
it?
we got window inception going, just like Rob said.
Oh, just in the bottom right,
Yeah.
there's the mini game. Yeah,
Mm-hmm.
yeah, people can watch the mini game if they want.
Yeah.
It's like a Mario Party or something.
Exactly.
All right. Yeah. So I'm gonna go ahead and do 2 deliveries. I'm gonna deliver trade crate and trade crate. Now I'm gonna do an anytime action. Sell me some pigs. Maybe even sell me another pig so I have money. I like money in this game. I have so little of it. All right, my friends, your turn to buy extra deliveries.
Yeah, I'm gonna skip that. Chris, I feel like you're smoking me here.
I try not to smoke. All right, go ahead and confirm that you're all done then.
Look at you, just doing the thing.
Doing the do.
Getting good.
There's a lot of whooshy noises all at once.
Yeah.
All right. I think that's good. So now I'm going to pass officially. So I got 1 point. You get 2 points for being up on the siesta track. Good job, you. Okay, so time to play some cards onto the farm. Oh, yes. Oh, yes.
Oh my.
Have you ever, back in the day, watched the show Gummy Bears, like the cartoon show?
I don't think I ever watched Gummy Bears. No.
No? Man, when I was in elementary school, I would talk about the show, and like the other kids legit thought I was making it up.
Gummy Bears, huh?
Gummy Bears, yeah.
There's a show about the Gummy Bears.
It was a show about the Gummy Bears. Like, yeah. It had a theme song that was super memorable and everything.
That's pretty crazy. Yeah, I've never watched that. Maybe I'll have to Google it. I bet there's full episodes on YouTube if it's something that some people remember and other people don't.
It may be on Disney Plus at this
Gummy
point.
Bears, huh?
Gummy Bears, yeah.
Let's pop open the old iPad here and see.
No pig offspring from me.
Buy a roof marker. Do I even have money? I don't really have money, and I don't really want either of those roof markers. I think I'm gonna get the later two.
Yeah, Jordan, I don't think that you can post GIF responses in YouTube chat or GIF responses if you want to say it that way. Yeah, I should probably full screen this.
Oh, sorry, I gotta perform anytime actions, don't I?
Yep.
Oh, let's not. Let's let you do that. I like how they let me do anytime actions after passing on getting a roof marker,
uh,
just in case.
I mean, they mean it when they say like anytime actions. Like
Yeah.
literally anything that you do in this game, you have to then subsequently hit no anytime action.
Yeah. Well, and then they have to see if you want to do them before that too.
Yes. Now chat's talking about what's their favorite Mountain Dew. Cam, you got a favorite Mountain Dew? Are you a
I would
Code Red
say,
guy? Are you a Berry Baja
um,
Burrito Blast guy? What are you?
well, I would say as far as the vast majority of Mountain Dews go, I have a similar thought to as I do with Oreos. Like you can't really get better than the original with Mountain Dew, except I am personally a fan. I mean, I'd say objectively Mountain Dew is the best Mountain Dew, but I'm personally a fan of this one that this lemonade flavored one that Taco Bell was doing for a while. But I'm on the record a huge fan of lemonade flavored soda. Not like lemon lime soda. I like that too, but if it's a soda that's supposed to take it's like carbonated lemonade, I'm way into that.
I don't know if I've ever had one. Where did you say that was? That was
They had it at Taco. I don't know if they do anymore, Taco Bell.
I've
But
heard of her. Yeah.
my favorite lemonade soda has for a long time been Nesbitt's honey lemonade. Kind of hard to find, but do
Okay.
you I'm guessing that Nevada is too far west to have Winn-Dixie grocery stores, right?
That would be accurate. Yeah.
Yeah, that's too bad because Winn-Dixie has a lemonade soda in like their uh you know off-brand soda aisle. So I'm always pumped when I go southeast. Ooh, I can use the tenant helper. Yes, I want to.
So you can lock up a die that would
I'm gonna lock up a die, baby. But which die am I gonna lock up?
and that die that you lock up is gonna cost me what, $1 if I want to use
Well,
it?
you have to give me a good, or you have to give me $2.
Oh, good or $2.
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
no good.
I'm gonna lock up this 3, I think, and then I also get to take a die. Um, and I would like.
It cracks me up for some reason that this 3 is just chilling here labeled sack disaster tenants die.
Yes, that die belongs to my tenant, sir. Please stay away from that die, sir.
Oh man, when you have such dumb usernames, like it's now officially part of this game.
Oh man, I think I want a bunch of coins. Is that what I want? I just want a sack of coins. Or uh,
Jordan, what kind of wacky Mountain Dews does KFC have? I haven't been to a KFC in like 6 years. Kind
now
of.
let's just get another resource.
Good on you. Because what
I gotta try to finish this lower thing this round. It's gonna be a big pain.
Okay, well it's a good.
But I've basically well, it's a good defensive move too. But I've basically thrown my hat over the fence on, uh, like I'm just gonna do all these craft barrows because that's the only way I'm gonna get points. You know what I mean? It's kind of too late for my market game.
Craft barrows are what, the buildings around here?
Or no, sorry, not craft barrows. I think they're called trade buildings and market barrows, right? Or craft buildings. Craft buildings. They're craft buildings and market barrows.
I don't see any macaroni and cheese, man.
Yeah. Not that kind of craft.
Mm. So I gotta pay you stuff if I want to use that number 3 die.
If you want that number 3, you got to give me 2 coins or a trade good.
Wait, a trade good as in like a crate?
Not a trade good. I think a harvest good,
Oh, okay, yeah, like a
like
grape.
a pig or a olive or a grape.
Well, I got grapes for days, so man, that was a good move. I think I'm gonna do it. So I'm gonna pay you this grape off of my field.
Well, I guess I'm not going to get that. I'll take the grape. That's fine. But I'm gonna have to pivot. And I'm gonna have to do the coin one this round. Then I guess
I get that. I get that. Bum, 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 bum,
I
bum,
should have maybe
bum.
held the 2 hostage and taken the 3.
Well, oh yeah, I want to use the anytime action now. My candle maker says that I get 2 coins because I did an action that got me some farm goods. All right, that's good. That's good. Bum, 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 bum. So now I think a pass is back to you, sir.
Oh,
All right,
or
Rob, if you're serious about actually leaving this time, fine. You may leave. Permission granted from me.
love you, Rob. I just realized that this one that I actually really want to do is open, and there's a 5, so I can upgrade some stuff. Hello, nurse. Um, yeah, we're gonna take a 5, baby.
What are you trying to do there? You're trying to fill in. Oh, okay. You're already invested.
The one that I like so much.
Oh, um, the upgraded goods trade building, craft
Maybe, maybe
macaroni and
not.
cheese building.
Get off my back about it.
Oh,
Okay.
oh.
I mean, yeah. Speaking of what?
Speaking of junk food and stuff, I learned today that Chuck E. Cheese is on delivery food apps like Grubhub and stuff.
Oh, you're kidding.
But because nobody wants to buy Chuck E. Cheese, they're under the name Pasquale's Pizza.
Oh, like the isn't that the name of the Italian drummer on the in the Chuck E. Cheese band?
Oh my gosh, is that what it is?
I think so. We actually have a Pasquale's Pizza in Iowa, but it's an Iowa thing, and it's actually like a well-known frozen pizza brand. I think that's what it is, Pasquale's. I think they're out of Humboldt, Iowa. Oh, sorry, I got these anytime actions thing, man. They're killing me.
Do you have to hit pass on them? Like,
Yeah, you
yeah.
know, it'd be awesome if you could Grubhub Chuck E. Cheese pizza, and like the Chuck E. Cheese truck comes up, and they got like a skee ball. They got a skee ball thing in the back of the truck. The guy just goes off and takes a break for like an hour. You pump a bunch of quarters into the skee ball. All your kids play skee ball for an hour.
All right, so I'm going to take that money. I'm going to do some anytime actionage here. So I'm going to get a free trade good. Should I do that? Yeah, because we're entering round 5. So free trade good, and then I will do an anytime action. How much does it
But
cost?
I have no idea how I'm gonna catch up to you here. I'm getting tossed meeple overboard over here.
I see what you did there.
Yeah, it's a meeple overboard joke.
And I appreciate it. Okay, so I'm donezo. And then we're each going to grab a pig.
Yeah, I'll take a
Mountain
pig.
Dew.
I like pigs.
Jordan says the KFC Mountain Dew is called Mountain Dew Sweet Lightning.
Ooh.
And he says that it is less than appealing.
Oh no, sorry, and that's not the lemonade one. The lemonade one was called like spiked lemonade or something like that.
I don't think it'd be called spiked lemonade. That makes it sound like Mike's Hard Lemonade
No,
or something.
no, they called it spiked lemonade, and then there was like a big sign outside the Taco Bell that was like, "There's no alcohol in the spiked lemonade." Like, your marketing team came up with the dumbest name for that. If you have to explain that your stuff coming out of a soda fountain doesn't have alcohol in it.
Oh man. Oh, good.
Sweet lightning really does sound less than appealing. You're right about that.
Yeah, it sounds like it would be just full of pop rocks or something. It would like hurt.
Yeah.
All right. Going big delivery again.
Yeah. At least I finally get to finish off one of these things. Okay, so we're gonna send this wine up here. We're gonna send the meat up into this street right here. Then I gotta take an anytime action to make this wheat into food. Then I can send this food up in here. That's right. Give me those points. Now I get to make a delivery. So I guess we'll take a. I'm getting 3 coins around already. We're gonna take this olive and we're gonna throw it up into there. Booyah! Or it's a grape, but yeah. Oh, and then I have helpers. I keep forgetting about this. Anytime action.
Oh yeah, yeah. So when you complete
Helper.
that building,
Yeah. What do I want back? The wine, the food, or the meat? Meat is the most expensive. But I also don't make olives or wheat.
right?
So getting a food could be a good idea. I think that your boy is going to take a wine.
Take the
So,
wine back.
yeah. Yes, that is the plan that I have.
All right. So I'm just gonna deliver to this contract here. Do 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 do. Food grape. Bum, bum,
I
bum,
really
bum.
do like the foresight they had for you to get more points later in the rounds that you like complete these market stalls, because a lot of times games give you more points if you do something early, but if you think about it, like the later you complete the market stall, the less of a positive effect on the game it's going to have.
Oh, okay. So okay, when you complete these buildings,
Not
up
the
here.
market stall, the trade buildings. It's these names, man.
I've never been able to keep the names straight before. But yeah, same thing as I agree. Like if you complete one of these buildings in round 6, it's worth 6 points, right?
Yep.
But if you do it in
Hmm.
round 1, it's 1 point. But these bonus tiles are huge. Like
Yes.
yeah. Um, so no anytime actions, I don't think. Yeah, pass on that.
Man, you're getting such a huge point engine there going.
Oh, I'm surprised
And
you
I think
haven't done anything to try and like nix these?
I mean, I have in every time I've played this, I've done a lot of them, and I've done very well. I was playing against people who are like way more experienced in the game, and I did like really close to first the times, and that's like what I focused on. And this time I was like, I'll try something different. And um, on paper, you're crushing me, and realistically, you're crushing me. So we'll see. But like getting those trade goods is so important, and you have just have tons of them, and they're so valuable. And I've had one all game, so
That's one of the things that's good about
yeah,
that doing the little contracts up here is that they give you the trade goods, which are then just
yes,
flexibility. If I
yep,
want pigs, I can get pigs. If I want money, I can get money.
yes. I done myself dirty there. So
So Jordan asks, do you use BJ to do the stream, or can you stream via different websites? Yeah, so I can stream different websites. Earlier, Jordan, I don't know if you saw it, but I was, in response to your question, actually streaming the live stream page of YouTube, which was dumb. So I'm using a software called OBS. I don't know if that's what Rob does with your guys' stream scam, but OBS is like,
I don't know. Maybe he's still on here. The last time he texted was 4:11, so that's only 4 minutes ago.
yeah, and he said he got his root um, expansion delivery notice.
Yeah. He also said that I have an official scribe, which is true. Yeah, I don't know. Maybe Rob will pop in about what he's using.
Yeah, I'd like to complete some more of those things. Yeah, upgrades could be good, or I could just get more of my markers out here. Yeah, sorry if I'm giving anyone visual whiplash for like scrolling up and down so much.
Yeah, I'm glad it's you and not me.
Okay.
It would be really hard for me to remember to scroll really slowly.
I'm not as part of the problem. Ooh, money. Let me use a trade
I should have never
command.
played that carpenter. I've only used it once.
Oh, so Cam. So for example, I've got this ability card right here that says I can only use it once in the whole game. It explicitly states on it.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, yeah. Mark it, and then only for the whole game. So yeah, so that'd be an easy way to get 3 victory points, I suppose. Yeah, I want to get. I could do the pig building and or the upgrade building. You've done both of those, so whatever. Bank is expensive. The bank that costs all that money and 7
Yeah.
deliveries. I could probably get both. I'm not too worried about this. All right. So if that's the case, do I just want some more farms so I don't have to get as many other things, or do I want more contracts? Let's just do this. So I build that out to the left of my board. So now I produce wheat and grapes every round.
Very nice. Every last 2 rounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, I will say these extensions are powerful, but they become excruciatingly less powerful if you spend the first 3 rounds of the game building them.
Why would you say that they get less powerful if you?
Well, like I just spent so much time building them, but I didn't have any like harvest goods coming in,
Mm.
and so like those are really important for getting those market stalls out there. I shouldn't have thrown my whole hat into this haggler thing. It's, all right, I want this one. Oh, but I gotta hang on. I gotta take an anytime action first. To sell one of these pigs off. I do have hecka pigs now, but there we go. Boop, roof marker.
Oh, there you go. Good call. Good call. This is the 5th round, so either I could buy this now, which is a very expensive grape, and I would get the 4 points for completing my last thing,
Hmm.
or I could hold off and hope that maybe something better comes out, because I'm just drowning in grapes anyway. Eh.
Here, I'll give you the choice by hitting pass finally.
Jordan, I hope you have a good whiplash lawyer. I'll buy it now, so I don't have to worry about buying it later and accidentally spend all my money now. Oh, that's a nasty roll.
Oh, a lot of fives, huh? Okay, well, I'm going to keep that 3 for me, and then I'm going to use a 3, unsurprisingly.
Okay, so I'd have to pay you something to use that 3, which would get me a something anyway.
Yeah, yeah,
Uh,
exactly.
well, you don't need more grapes, so
I mean, it's I'm getting 2 coins or I'm getting 2 coins because you can sell grapes for 2 coins.
yeah.
Um, and yes, that is worth it to me. I got a lot of irons in the fire for this round.
Yeah. Oh man, this roll is hilarious. I'm gonna get the upgrades that I need, I guess.
Yeah, that getting free upgrades is great.
And I might as well. I mean, like looking at this, right? I've got all of these crates, all of these trade goods, trade commodities, or whatever
Oh
they're
man,
called. So
you have so many trade commodities.
yeah, because I'm getting one every income round.
Hmm.
So yeah, that's wicked nice.
That is
Uh,
wicked nice. Hey, hang on, are you streaming out of Nevada or are you streaming from New England? I don't know if
mm,
I've ever heard. I don't know if I've ever heard anybody out of.
do I want?
I think if you live near the West Coast, you have to say radical instead of wicked.
Oh,
Or like
uh,
bodacious.
hella,
Yeah.
hella, yeah. Let me give you that stupid grape.
Hella. A little bit of some that's some early 2000s dialect right there.
Yes, sir. Wait a second. I don't think I even need to take that die. Not this round at least, because I need grape can turn into wine, um, wheat can turn into food, and then pig can turn into bacon. So no, yeah, oh, cool. I'll just take the upgrades.
I only need 2 upgrades, so I'm happy with that. But I could really use some more harvest goods. Ours would have been cool though.
I moved up that siesta track for the first time intentionally. New Nevada. It's a mashup of New England and Nevada that nobody asked for. Oh yeah. Well, you know, you joke about that. People have been joking about Tom Brady possibly playing for the Raiders, so I don't think he's gonna. Isn't he like on the verge of death? The equivalent, you know,
Football death, I think, is what it's called.
football death. Yeah, when you stop playing.
BRB.
Yeah, he's just gonna own a couple of car dealerships or whatever, like that Jonathan Elway guy. And I'll pay us.
After we're done streaming, I'm gonna have to take a real long walk. This is the third soda I've consumed today.
Oh, isn't it?
It's so much easier to drink tons of soda when you have it at your house and you're at your house 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. All right, yeah, we're gonna make some upgrades.
My mother-in-law gave us these bottles a while back. They're metal bottles, and they're like
Was that the metal bottle sound? I'm not
Yes.
watching the video because I have I'm up on the screen there. I can hear it. Anyway,
Yeah.
uh, you got some metal bottles.
Yeah, they're like refillable. They're supposed to be better for the environment or whatever. And it's funny because we've had these for like months, and we finally stuck them in the fridge. And we're like, sure, let's use these and see if they're any good. But it's funny because we stuck them in the fridge and they're nice and cold, but like the metal bottle is colder than the actual water inside of it. So it's just a tease.
Chris, I'm pretty sure I'm about to have my only good round of the game.
Oh no.
It's gonna be kind of a big boy though. You're gonna be proud of me.
I hope to be proud of you, sir.
I'm gonna be making 8 deliveries this round.
You have that much delivery?
Not to not to lay all my cards out on the table, but yeah, I'm taking 4 from the donkey. I have an extra one because of that craft marker I got last time.
Oh
Then I
yeah.
can pay for 2 more, and then I have a roof that lets me do a delivery.
Dude, nice. 8 deliveries.
It's gonna feel good, I think, but I'm gonna be confined to taking less than 8 deliveries, of course, in the final round there. But you get to go first there, my
Oh yeah.
friend.
I reckon so. All right.
We'll see if I can go from 25 points to, oh, I don't know, 32 points. And I think I'll probably be at 40 when everything's said and done.
I have a delivery remaining. Oh, because I just got an instant delivery for this.
Yeah, you do.
Shucky darns. What am I gonna?
Shucky dang darn.
I guess I'll. I haven't done this building yet with like the 2 of every good, and I haven't done the bank, but I have 0 dollarinos. I'm more likely to get this done. Okay. Grape. Yoink. Do 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 do. All right. Done. Zors. Oh, I haven't done the pig building either. Oh, I could have.
That pig building is good. I got it, and I went and got the pig building, and I haven't even used it. Not even once.
Because that gives you the benefit when you put the market
When I put a
barrels in the
market
middle.
barrow down, yeah. All right, so here we go. We're going to go ahead and take a couple anytime actions. We're going to get an extra one of these. And then we're going to start sending. We're going to go ahead and do this. Yeah. I
Nice
can take a
job.
harvest good or a pig, huh? Well, I got plenty of pigs. So I guess I'll take a harvest good. Let's take an olive.
Jordan, I had no idea that Thomas Brady was still playing for the Buccaneers of all things. Yeah, that's interesting. Yeah, and well, so Jordan reminds me that we had an XFL rivalry going, and I did predict that the XFL wouldn't last a whole season, but I was about to be proven wrong until the entire world shut down.
Yes.
All right, you doing any more
All right,
anytime
all right,
actions?
Chris. I finally have done. I think everything I needed to do there. So go ahead and buy your extra deliveries.
Yeah,
Ooh,
I might as well. So I'm gonna do some anytime action. You said, "Ooh, what's that about?"
I said that I'd probably be at 40 points after I did my 8 deliveries, and I think I'm right on the money there.
Okay, nice.
So then I'll only be 1,000,000 points behind you instead of 1,000,000,000 points behind you. Man, you have so many trade goods. That's just insane to me. All right, so check this out. I'm actually, I think, going to be at 42 points
Ooh, nice. Tell me more.
because uh, I'm going to do what I should have done many years ago and displace a couple of these barrels of yours.
Oh snap! Look at you. I didn't think to look down to see if you had one of those contracts out.
Yeah, yeah. How about that?
That's nice.
I
That
think
cut.
that's all. I think that's all I got to do there. So now I'm only 16 points behind you, you nerd.
Sucker.
Oh man. Okay. And I have one of these fancy trade goods now too. So that feels really good.
Yeah, I suppose that you do. Okay, I want deliveries. It's not delivery. It's DiGiorno.
That's true, man. And I got a decent amount of actual stuff now too. So
Is it possible for me to deliver 7 things this round? I doubt it.
yeah. Um, if you still have your 4 left,
I 100% do not. I use that immediately. Like
and then you used your 3 this round, didn't you? This last round.
I did. So yeah, the most I can do is 2 deliveries from that token.
Then you'll
I
get an extra one, so 3.
and then
Then
I
you'll
can
get a 4th one. Now, it depends on like if a bunch of 6s get rolled, then yeah, you can do a million deliveries, right?
yeah.
But there's no, I mean, it's an Oliver a point for spending $6, which I don't know if it's gonna be worth it for me to spend all that. But all right, which card to play though? That's the real question. Can I get 2 more Barrows out?
Oh man. I just noticed last round I had this card here, Peddler. When one of your markers is removed from the market, you may immediately relocate it. Had I known what you
Oh,
sneaky were gonna do, Cam.
that would have been nice, right? This is killing me. I'm having a hard time figuring out which one of these things to put down. But I think that's the one.
Okay, I got a special ability card that when I use a trade commodity, take 3 victory points in addition to the whatever action, and then I also that's the one-time use per game.
Oh, sure. Because it's just like basically you're just getting 3 extra points for free.
Yeah, because I'm gonna use a trade good. Like,
Right.
I like Jordan's conspiracy that the powers that be did everything to the world right now just to do win the XFL, but they overdid it.
Ooh, I can take a harvest good or a pig, huh? Well, I think I'd like to take a harvest good.
Oh yeah, because you got that permanent income thing.
Mm-hmm. Well, look at all this stuff I have. How about that? What are we going to do about that?
I can pass or perform anytime actions. That's what I can do about that. Yes, you may buy a roof, you with unfinished roofs.
Oh, because you finished your roof.
I finished mine, yeah.
Oh, yeah, when you were noodling on whether or not to buy that thing, you must have bought it, huh?
I did buy it, and I'm pretty glad that I did because these two
Well,
are pretty lame.
I don't need 3 pigs, so I think I'm just going to whack 2 of these pigs off. Sorry, artificial insemination. Um, yeah, we'll just whack 1 pig, and then I have $6. And I think I want an olive more than I want a point. Is that true? That makes sense, right? To want an olive more than a point. Yeah, I want an olive more than a point.
Depends what you can do with that olive.
That's true.
You can complete a 3 strength market barrow contract and bump off my lonely little 2 guy over there.
It could be misdirection, Chris. Uh, Got to use that tenant helper.
Hmm.
Um, ooh. Well, very clearly, I want to block one of these fives out. I think that's the powerful one there.
All right, so no sixes, so no bonus deliveries. I'm gonna have to settle on only completing one of these buildings, which will be worth what, 6 points, because it's the sixth round of the game. Boy, howdy, is there anything else I can actually
Yeah, it
do?
wasn't a lucky roll for old salty dog Chris Meeple Overboard.
I think I know what I'm doing this round, but there's just not a ton.
Jordan says he stopped paying attention for 1 second, then he hears artificial insemination. We were talking about a while ago an expansion to All Creatures
Buildings.
Great and Small that had an artificial insemination card, and then I was talking about whacking pigs. Uh, that was the joke. Speaking of whacking pigs, my brother Michael, on his 30th birthday, May 16th, spent the entire day helping his friend butcher 9 hogs.
Dang.
He'd never been doing that before. Um, and I called him at like noon on his birthday, and I was like, "Man, are you really spending the day butchering hogs?" And he's like, "Yeah, but I can't really talk. We got 9 left." And I go, "Geez, how many hogs have you already butchered?" And he goes, "1." Oh man, I can't imagine. I mean, all my brothers like enjoy like deer hunting and like smoking meat and stuff like that.
Most
He's
people
not a
usually smoke
psychopath.
tobacco or weed. Smoking meat is a pretty
Yeah,
intense way to go.
exactly. You got it. But he, I think what happened is this farmer was able to buy like 9 hogs for like $35 each because there's been some problems with certain aspects of like I think the meat markets are having like meat packing plants are like shut down or something,
Yeah.
and so I think my brother got a whole hog worth of meat for helping this guy butcher 9 hogs, which I mean that's gonna feed his family for like a year or something like that. I mean, it's a huge animal, right?
Yeah.
Uh, so
Not.
I would help butcher 9 hogs to get a whole hog worth of meat if I had a like a big freezer, and I think he has one of those. So
Yeah, I mean, we're talking probably like there's a pig farm out in Las Vegas that is like I've seen those things. They're massive. They're not like little babe pig in the city, like
right,
cute quarter horse pigs or whatever they're called. I don't lapdog pigs or something, but
yeah.
like those things are massive. And being a city slicker as I am, like the thought of going through the effort of like actually going through the butchery process, I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't even know where to start. Maybe you
Oh, I know, right?
maybe you Iowans are a little more
Yeah, I
rugged and
mean, I
down to
think
earth.
so. We all grew up in like Iowa's second largest city, which isn't saying a lot, but there's like 300,000 people there. So, for all intents and purposes, I'm a city slicker as well, right? And so are all of us. But all three of my brothers, I think, got into like hunting and fishing and stuff with like buddies of theirs who lived out in the sticks. But I've never been that guy. I do a lot of hunting and fishing and like
In Animal Crossing.
yeah, like in games in video games that have hunting and fishing mechanisms. Oh, sorry, I got to take a die, don't I? Do I think
Eventually.
you're gonna snag this 5 from me? I don't know. Are you gonna pay me for it? I don't really care if I get a 3, a 1, or a 1 with my next dice. So because I can get 3 coins for if I get a 1, so money can buy anything. So yes, let's do some upgrading. I need. Well, what else am I gonna try to do this game now? That's the question.
Oh, one thing I've got to say about Board Game Arena
Yeah.
is I love that most of the programmed games in here have an undo button.
Yeah,
Oh my
that is
gosh.
that is great. Okay, this is where I have to do some math.
Where's Rob? He wants to see this.
He wants to see me do math,
Yeah.
my thought process. Uh, I actually don't think there's any way I'm gonna get that one out there. That'd just be so expensive. So undo.
See the undo button, man. There's a lot of
If you
power in
want to
it.
buy that if you want to buy that 5, you're welcome to it, my friend. I am going to take a 3. And the 3 is going to give me 2 crops. And those crops are going to be one of those, one of those. And I'm going to pass it over to you.
All right, pass the mic, brother. Bum, 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 bum.
Heard that. Speaking of which, how's that Final Fantasy VII remake going for you?
It's slick, man. I like it. I was not sure if I would like it at first because it's not like the typical turn-based, um, you know, basically an action selection game.
Yeah.
Which card are you gonna play? So it's real time. It's more like a heard some people compare it to like a maybe Dark Souls or whatever,
Oh, sure.
which I've never played before, so I wouldn't know. Boink boink. Moving up that Fiesta
Jordan
truck.
has thrown down the gauntlet on you, Chris, saying that you use all of your lucky rolls in the game Can't Stop.
Well, I've played enough of it, so yes. Trade these boys in here for a pig. And then because I used the distance trade, or oh, that was weird. Okay. Well, I got 3 points.
All right, got to take a revenue die. What's that? Oh, so you did buy that from me, huh? What'd you pay me? Ooh,
I paid you a
one
wheat.
one wheat, huh? Okay.
Yeah, you got enough of it.
Yeah, well, I guess I'll get a hog. Gotta get out and feed them hogs.
No, I didn't need to take the. I didn't need to take that pig. Oh well, I will use an anytime action to sell one of my pigs because I was dumb enough to get it, and now I get a pig from the action
Oh,
die.
did you get a pig with your trade good marker?
I did, yeah. I
At
miss.
least you only lost out on a coin.
Yeah, exactly.
That coin's what's going to help me catch up and overtake you and win this game.
All right, so I think that
I think I'm going to have a stronger final turn than you, but I do not think that is going to make up for how far ahead you are.
mm,
Oh, also, I was thinking I could get 6 deliveries, and I definitely can only get 5. So I need to pivot now.
oh boy. Yeah, I gotta say, I really, really enjoyed this board game arena interface.
Yeah,
Like
it's
having
good.
having played this on Yucata, it was so funny, man, because on Yucata, one one of the things it did was every time. So okay, so if anyone's been watching, right, we had to click like no pass on anytime actions like constantly, and so during the beginning of each phase, there's like 5 different um,
Times you can click.
times that you can click and pass on actions and stuff. And so, seriously, the problem is that you would have to do it in turn order for every single step.
Oof.
Yeah,
Oh,
big oof.
you can set it up actually so that people do it in turn order here too, but we have it set to any time
Yeah, like all
or
the
like
anytime actions are
simultaneous anytime
simultaneous.
actions. Yeah,
Yeah,
but
simultaneous
you
exactly.
actually could go through that whole rigmarole if you wanted to.
And I don't know why any single person would ever want to.
Oh, I know. This game's got to be so much faster, like actually playing. I mean, not so much faster, but it's a lot of times like the BGA. Uh, Well, I think he's going to beat me by more than 1 point, Jordan. That was painful on that Zolkin game. Although I'm just happy I came back for second place because I don't remember. I don't know if you remember, but like there was a time when I was selecting an upgrade in that game and I clicked the wrong one and then I like hit confirm without realizing it,
Oh
and I still
oh
had a pretty
yeah.
good game. Okay, so I get to perform 3 deliveries. So let's just go ahead and do that and that and that.
All right.
And Mama said knock you out. Oh no. Oh wait, you're not going to push my 6 out of there. Doesn't matter if you put the 4 down there. I don't know what you have in your little thing even.
I got no contracts. So
Oh really?
yeah, yeah. I pivoted away from that.
Surprise! Oh yeah, you're just gonna finish off one more of those. One more of those rows. Oh, you already have done your deliveries. You must have already done that.
I did. Yeah, exactly. Yeah, I did the pig building up here. So I don't need to buy extra deliveries. Confirm.
Oh yeah, and you see, here's the thing. It would be nice, but you can't buy deliveries with your trade goods either.
Correct. Yeah. So even though I had a dozen of those, I was still limited in how many deliveries I could actually do. Otherwise, I would have pivoted this last round and try to get more goods and complete this other last building to get another 6 points. But eh.
At the end of the game, do you sell off all your stuff and it's worth like some points or whatever, or like does
uh,
money have anything to do with?
I reckon it's $4 per point.
Because I am sitting on way more stuff than I can use. Is what I'm saying.
Yeah, I've looked at your board. It's the pigs alone. Those are $3 a
Yeah.
piece.
Like I set up a super good engine, but the problem is I set up too good of an engine. Uh, and like I did all those craft building or those market trade buildings or whatever they're called, but I forgot to get one more donkey down so I could get another 3 card thing. So we'll buy. So that I don't have no silver. Hang on, let me take some anytime actions here. Anytime action. First, let's go ahead and use this roof to get a. There we go. Boop. And now let's take an anytime action to play a trade good to get. I don't know. This card's worth 3 points, so I guess that one. Right. I have a pig. I have an olive, so perfect. Let's pop that up there. Now we'll take an anytime action to get $3. Heyo. And we'll buy 2 deliveries and perform a delivery.
Nice, because you got the 2 extra deliveries you can buy.
Yep.
Slick.
Olive and a pig. And it's not going to be enough, but we'll at least get in there. Now I don't think I need to sell all my stuff off. I think it'll do it automatically for me.
Correct. Yeah.
Um,
That'd be poor planning. Okay, at the end of the game, everyone manually click anytime action 50 times.
well, I made it back within 15 points, so
That's such a good game. I really
it is
like it, man.
really, really good game. Should we see if maybe Rob and Jordan will play with us live this evening? You got time for that, Chris?
I might be able to. Yeah, I can talk it over and see what
Hey,
our
hey,
schedule looks
Jordan,
like.
Rob, what are you guys thinking about maybe trying to play some La Granja in a couple hours?
Rob may actually have left after his third time
Ooh,
saying I gotta actually go.
yeah. Well, tell you what, I'll get a Facebook chat going about it.
All right, perfect.
See if we can make it work. Even if not everybody can make it, if a couple of us can make it, I'm super down.
Right, John. I know that you were hanging out with us in the chat too. So, yeah, if you are interested, hit us up. Like, and
Yeah,
even
totally.
if it's La Granja or not, or if it's just, I mean, yeah, there's
Yeah, and
there's
if
there's
if
plenty of good
everybody's
options.
down, there's 5-player stuff.
Hmm. All right, man. That's awesome. Yeah. So this is La Granja. I got introduced to it actually just within the quarantine, within like lockdown and everything, and so I've now
Same.
played it like 4 times or so. It's really good. Uh,
Very good game.
have you heard of Cooper Island, the one that just came out from Capstone Games?
No.
So
Is
we did a playthrough video of it on our YouTube channel. So it's so the same designer, and it's noodly and it's thinking as wombo combo-y and stuff. I think that you'd enjoy it. It's like it's tighter than this. It's harder to get stuff going your first few games, but like
yeah.
once you get it, you can make some massive combos with stuff. It's really good.
I'm googling Cooper Island now. First, let's Google the. So it's an island in the British Virgin Islands, huh?
Oh, is that what it
Ooh.
is? I
Well, it
don't
says
know.
if I'm looking up Cooper Island, and it is a beautiful looking sort of place.
Oh, it's a
Uh,
real place. Okay,
I suppose so. It's in the British Virgin Islands, and it probably costs a million billion trillion dollars to spend very much time there.
probably.
Because it looks great. It looks like a really phenomenal spot. Uh, not is a very small island.
Does it have four peninsulas that stick out of it symmetrically, where every player gets to put their workers?
No, it's actually kind of shaped like a um. It's kind of shaped like a cross, or like if you were to forge a sword, right, and you have like the hilt, right, and then like the little things that come off, and then if somebody were to like break off most of the blade, that's kind of what it's shaped
Oh, interesting.
like a broken longsword, kind of.
Yeah, yeah, I see what you mean. Yeah, I'm looking it up now.
So,
Look at
although it looks like if you look at it from a different angle, it looks like the never mind. It's actually I think that further up island is actually part of it now. If I'm looking at this direction, but it's definitely a small island because you can like if in all these pictures you can see that these boats in relation to the size of the island are very large.
yeah,
Uh,
that's tiny.
mhm. So
Interesting.
it's in the British Virgin Islands, which I would assume those are like way out in the Pacific, but I don't know where the Virgin Islands are.
Off the top of my head, I'm not sure. Anyway,
Nope, they're not. They are in the British Virgin Islands are very close to like Cuba. Never
Cuba.
mind.
Oh, okay. You said
So
Pacific, and I was thinking Atlantic for some reason. So I don't know which makes me dumber. Would be just not knowing, or confusing two massive
yeah,
oceans.
I mean, but I thought the British Virgin Islands were out in the Pacific, so I'm also dumb. But they're probably way less expensive than I'm thinking because it's much cheaper to get there than I would have thought. Um,
Caribbean. Okay.
it's still probably it looks probably like it's still pretty pricey based on those fancy boats hanging out by it.
Yeah. Yeah. Have you seen the Onion headline, Babylon Bee headline? That's like billionaires spell out we're all in this together with their yachts.
No, that's pretty funny though.
Anyway, all right. So anyway, that's yeah, that's La Granja. Like I said, Cooper Island. If you like this way, if you like this one, if you like the noodling out your turns and combo womboing stuff, then I think that you might enjoy Cooper Island. Even though that one's a lot tighter and like
Oh man, it's got a high weight rating on BGG, so I probably would like it very much.
okay.
Um, I'm looking at the board here, and somebody's probably like, "Yeah, that kind of looks like Cooper Island." Wow, that it looks cool, man.
It's nifty. It is. It's like a tile laying game. You have the kind of these like domino type tiles, but they're
Yeah.
hexes. So like little two little hexes together. But you can stack them up on top of each other, and every time you put another stack on, you put a little cube on top. And so if you have like a gray cube 3 levels up, that single cube represents 3 stone.
Okay.
If you build it up to the 5th floor, a single gold cube is 5 gold. And so it's quite the puzzle. Um,
Interesting.
so yeah, so this designer Andreas Odendahl
Yeah.
he's not super prolific. Like La Granja and Cooper Island are pretty much his two big games, but I've really enjoyed both of his games. So
So Michael Keller also is the Agra guy. I've always wanted to play that, but Rob told me that he's like, I wouldn't bother. But but if Michael Keller was on the Granja as well, maybe I would really like Agra also.
did was Michael Keller like a co-designer on this one?
Co-designer, yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah, I'm looking at Agra and it looks like my kind of game. Um, it has the same little little cylinders. There's a lot of cylinders going on in Agra.
All
So
right, Jordan, John, Rob, anyone else who happened to pop in and out, thanks so much for watching. I think we're gonna peace out for now. Cam, let us know if you end up wanting to do something more later tonight.
oh, I do very much. I'll get a thing going. But thanks for inviting me to be on this stream, buddy. I'll do it with you any day of the week.
Sounds perfect. All right, well, thank you so much, everyone. And if you're watching after the fact, thanks for sticking around. I'll see you all later.
Later, dude.